Imagine this. You come home after a long day, ready to kick back and relax. But when you step through your front door, something feels off. It's like someone's been there. Someone who shouldn't have been there. Your heart races. Your palms sweat. But it's just you. Or is it? What if I told you this is a story that could happen to you? Tonight. Right now. Welcome to Feel the Horror. Get comfortable. You're not going to want to miss this one. It was a Tuesday around 6:30 p.m. Sarah had just wrapped up her day at work. The air was crisp and the last vestiges of sunlight slipped through the windows of her apartment. She grabbed her keys from her bag and stepped into the hallway, her shoes clicking against the floor as she made her way to the door. It had been a quiet day, a routine day, or so she thought. When Sarah opened the door, she didn't hear the familiar hum of her refrigerator, nor the soft buzz of the TV she'd left on. The apartment was eerily silent. Too silent. She frowned and stepped inside, tossing her bag on the couch, unaware that something was about to make her heart skip a beat. Her eyes scanned the room. Everything was as it should be. Or was it? The cushions on the couch had shifted just slightly. The TV remote was placed in the middle of the coffee table. She always left it on the far side. A chill ran down her spine as she shrugged it off. Maybe it was just her cat, Luna, who had a habit of knocking things around. But as Sarah moved further into the apartment, she saw something that made her blood run cold. The bathroom door was cracked open. She always kept it closed. Had she forgotten to lock it? Or had someone been in there? She stepped toward the door, hesitated for a second, and then pushed it open. Empty. But the hairs on the back of her neck stood up anyway. Something was wrong. Something had been here. But what? Sarah had always considered herself level-headed. But now, as she stood in the middle of her living room, a creeping unease began to settle in. She tried to ignore the feeling, telling herself it was just a long day playing tricks on her. But then, she heard it. A soft, nearly imperceptible creak from the hallway. She froze. Her heart began to pound in her chest. It was in the hallway. She had left it empty when she came in. Her phone buzzed in her pocket, but she didn't dare look at it. The sound came again. A slow, deliberate creak, like someone walking across the floor just out of sight. Her breath hitched. Who could it be? Her mind raced. Could it be a neighbor? A friend who'd come by unexpectedly? Or was someone in her apartment watching her every move? She moved slowly, cautiously toward the source of the sound. The hallway light flickered above her. And just as she reached for the doorframe, she felt it. A cold, chilling breeze swept past her. The door to the bedroom was ajar. But Sarah didn't live alone. Who had opened that door? With a deep breath, Sarah stepped inside her bedroom. The air was thick, suffocating, as if the room itself was holding its breath. She quickly scanned the space. Nothing seemed out of place, but something was off. Then she saw it. On her dresser. Her favorite necklace. It had been on the bathroom sink earlier that day. She hadn't worn it for weeks. She slowly backed away, heart racing. Then, from the corner of her eye, she saw it. A shadow. A figure. Standing at the edge of her bed. It was motionless, silent. It looked almost like a person, but the outline was all wrong, distorted somehow. Sarah opened her mouth to scream, but the words caught in her throat. She didn't need to say anything. The figure, it was already gone, vanished like smoke in the wind. She ran for the door, but as she reached for the handle, a voice whispered in her ear, "I've been here for a while, waiting." The door slammed open. She looked around, but no one was there. Was it just her imagination, or was there something or someone lurking in the shadows, waiting for the right moment? So, the question remains. What would you do if you walked into your home and found someone had been there, without you knowing? Are you safe in your own home? Or is something or someone waiting for you, just around the corner? If you enjoyed this terrifying tale, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss what's lurking next. The horror is just getting started. Stay tuned. And remember, feel the horror.